Good morning, everyone. I've probably made several of these videos and deleted them, and then my phone memory cut out, so I'm just going to start over again. Maybe it'll be a little easier this time. I'm sure everyone has always, done this a few times. Made a video, deleted it, just, stumbling over my words, not sure what to say. Doesn't even matter if you don't have an audience or you're not going live. I still get anxiety with doing this, so anyway, what's on my heart before I do a review is Psalm 139. Lord, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my downsitting and mine uprising. Thou understandest my thoughts afar off. And what I'm getting from that is, God knows your thoughts. He knows you. What I've been praying for lately is God to search my heart and help me to look at myself and to see the things that I am not dealing with. Maybe idols, anger. Anger's a big part. Me and my daughter just lost our cat, Pumpkin, and that was really difficult. He went into kidney failure and kidney disease turned into kidney failure, and he got really sick. So it was time to say goodbye. It was very hard, especially when he's meowing at you and you want to keep him, but it's not fair to them. But it's very, very difficult decision. And I just lost my mom. And so it's just been a lot of grief and a lot of anger. And sometimes, I lose my temper, and I need to really work on that. And there's, some idols in my life that I need to work on and stay focused on God. When you stay focused on God, everything falls into place, and it's just, so much better than you making your own choices. And sometimes that's hard because you want to look at other people and you want to see what they're doing, what they're not doing, but you got to look at yourself. And for me, that's kind of easy sometimes, or a lot of the time, because sometimes I am overly critical and I judge myself, and I have anxiety, and I'm always thinking people are laughing at me, and I'm always very awkward, and I'm always like picking my fingers, and just, I just feel like everything, even the way I stand, the way I walk, everything, I just so tense, and I need to learn how to relax. So I'm trying many things, but most of all, I need to stay focused on the word and have God look in my heart and help me. No, we won't be perfect, but it doesn't mean that we don't still have to try. God has to come first, and trust me, everything will follow. So if you guys need any prayers, please leave it in the comments. If you've lost a pet, you can share the details below of the cute, funny things that your pet has done. Pumpkin, for me, everyone, all the cats, it was like a big daddy cat. My angel cat's the same way, which is his brother. But all the cats catered to him, and he had the cutest little high-pitched meow, and he was just a little love bug, and I just miss him so much. So leave that below. I would love to hear about your pets, and if you need prayers, if you're still grieving, I will definitely pray for you as well. So on to the review before I make this a super long video because I talk too much. So I like matcha. I usually get it from Dunkin' Donuts. I have not tried it from Starbucks yet, but I do like it from Dunkin' Donuts, so it is a little sweet sometimes. So I wanted to try something else. This has Califia, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Farms. I have tried other products from them, and it is good. Matcha almond latte, 5 grams of sugar per serving, so not a lot of sugar. 8 carbs, 3 protein. That's good. And this is matcha latte. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a green tea. So it's going to be a lot healthier, and it's supposed to keep you awake. Now, when I drink it at Dunkin' Donuts, there's so much sugar in it, I don't feel like it does that. So this might be a healthier option. I already opened it. The smell smells like spinach, to be honest, which makes sense because it is a leaf. So let's try this. I do have my almond milk here to add to it because I figure I might have to add a little bit. It is a pretty dark, and now I'm spilling it. Didn't take me. That's why I always have something ready to clean up my messes. I'm worse than a child sometimes, but anyway, it does have a really dark color, so it does have a lot of the matcha powder in there. I'm probably not pronouncing that right either, so let's take a sip. It's not bad without all the creamer stuff. It does definitely a green tea. Like, it's weird. I don't like a lot of green tea, so I would definitely add my creamer. I'm going to add my silk vanilla. This is my favorite creamer to add to everything to make it taste a little bit like Dunkin', but not too much because I don't want too much sugar. I'm really trying to cut back on that. That is a lot better. Of course, maybe a little bit more creamer. It does not taste like Dunkin' though, but if you're expecting that sweetness and you want that extra sugar, you'd probably have to add something to it, but maybe a little bit sweeter than what I'm using, but it's not bad with the creamer. They usually put brown sugar shots in there, but again, I don't want too much sugar. My silk creamer, let me see how many. 4 sugars for 1 tablespoon. So I probably did, you know, still not as much as Dunkin', because trust me, it is super sweet when you go to Dunkin'. And maybe after some time adding a little less, it'll be easier for you to drink it like that. Because my mom would drink tea with a lot of sugar in it. And then she would like cut back, less sugar. And eventually she was drinking it without sugar. I don't know how she did it because I still need a little bit of sugar in my tea. But, you know, maybe I'll try that with coffee one day. I mean, matcha or green tea in general has a lot of good benefits, health benefits. I probably should have, refreshed my memory on that before I did this, but for now, I'm just doing the review of the flavor of it. But it is good, but again, it's different. If you don't like green tea, this is not for you. The one at Dunkin' does not taste like green tea. I don't know how to explain it, but I think even their powder has sugar in it, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on that. But on that note, I also forgot to mention, I did get this from Amazon Fresh. A lot of the products seem to be cheaper on there and cut our cost in half. So I hope that continues to stay that way. I hope it's not like all your first few orders kind of thing to trap you in. Don't know yet, but so far so good. Everything's a lot cheaper and it gets delivered to your door. Always make sure you tip. I do Uber, DoorDash, and stuff like that as well. I do a lot of the apps, Grubhub and all that. So knowing that, I always make sure that I tip somebody, because when you do a lot of deliveries and a lot of people don't know that you don't get the fee that they're paying the company, you get $2 orders. And $2 orders to go miles, which is not worth it. If you're spending more in gas or more miles on your car than you're making, it's not worth it. Even if everybody tipped a $5 tip for a delivery, maybe less if it's very short distance, I don't know. But I personally don't like to tip under $5. That's just me. Because, it is a struggling time. So every little bit counts, and if everyone tipped just $5, it would be a lot, for somebody. So anyway, I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope this review helps you. And if you have any questions or any prayer requests, please leave them in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.